Yes, Somitra, kindly let me know why you want to become officer in CAPF.
Sir, my father is working in border security force. I have lived my childhood in border BSF campus, sir. I have motivation from my father, sir, and the kind of behavior, the atmosphere, and the respect we have got from the BSF people. I feel that I should go to BSF and serve the Jawans of BSF because my father is a Jawan in BSF, and I feel that I can do that job very effectively, sir.
Okay, good. So what is the role and task of border security force?
Sir, the primary role of border security force is three, sir, are three. One is to promote sense of security among border population, to prevent to prevent smuggling in border, like cattle smuggling, drug smuggling, and third is to prevent illegal activities like women trafficking. Uh, there are many illegal activities which are take place in border. This should be the third mandate. Along with that, sir, BSF perform civic action program, capacity building program, then sir, civic medical program, and along with that, sir, they also perform internal security duties, sir, like election duty, Amarnath Yatra duty, insurgency duty, Northeast duty, sir. Any kind of internal security duty, BSF performs, sir. Along with that, sir, BSF also perform in United Nations peacekeeping, sir.
You have to cut it short. You have to cut it short because the time is a premium. You're into maybe over in 20 minutes. So you speak very less, but with good words. Substance. Speak with substance. Okay. Let me know what are the challenges of the border security force in relation to Bangladesh border.
Sir, in Bangladesh border, sir, one major challenge is the erection of fencing, sir. One third of Bangladesh border is still unfenced. Second challenges is sir, the illegal migrations from Bangladesh to India, sir. Cattle smuggling, drug smuggling, and these are the main challenges in Bangladesh.
Why we are using non-lethal policy on the border of Bangladesh? What is the reason?
Sir, we have a very good relation with border Bangladesh government, sir. We have very good relation with them. So we have adopted a very less force. We have adopted a policy of using less force. That's why we are using non-lethal weapons, PAG weapons, sir.
Okay, what is the difference between border guarding Bangla, BGB, and border security force?
Sir, BGB is the border guarding force of Bangladesh, sir, and BSF is the border guarding force of India, sir.
What is basic difference between their structure?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware, sir.
Basically, their officers come from army. Okay. All those officers who come there, those who are of the rank of colonel and brigadier and above, they are basically army officers. Okay. But in BSF, those who are assistant commandants, those who join as assistant commandant, they become the commandant and DIGs and even IGs also. Yes. Some of us become additional DG also. So that is one of the major difference. Okay. And those officers who join the BGP directly, who become officer in BGP directly, they are very less in strength. Maybe someone has joined as sub-inspector or constable. So their strength is less than 10%.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
One of the another challenge there is the role of Mandrax and Java tablet, which is being smuggled on the Bangladesh, Tripura, Mizoram border. What do you know about it?
So I am aware that the drugs are also smuggled from Bangladesh to India, sir. Since, sir, this golden triangle, sir, is located to northeast, sir. So drugs comes from Myanmar border to India, sir, in Manipur, Tripura, then that is smuggled to Bangladesh, sir. So I'm aware that the smuggling of drugs also happens.
Another challenge is the control of Sundarban Delta. Have you heard of Sundarban Delta? How it is being controlled?
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir, Border Security Force has its water wing, sir, which is posted in Delta region of Sundarban, sir, and they are doing very good job there, sir. We are the water wing of Border Security Force guarding the Sundarban deltas.
We have got ships there. We have got speed patrolling boats also, and ships and medium crafts also. So they are basically patrolling the Sundarban Delta area. But it is very dangerous. Why it is dangerous?
Sir, first of all, the border is not demarcated correctly, sir. And second is there are, sir, these are very hinterland, sir. There is a trade of, sir, animals, sir. Animals are also one of the trade, sir. And guarding in the marine area or riverine area is very difficult job, sir. Since the border is not demarcated completely, sir.
Okay. What was the problem of Rohingya, where the India said that we will not like to settle any of the Rohingyas here? What was the problem?
Sir, Rohingya are coming from Myanmar, sir. And sir, we don't have any. We are not signatory of United Nations Refugee Convention, sir. So already we are having so many economic problems, sir. And if we accept Rohingyas, and that it will create a more havoc in our society, sir. That's why government of India is not accepting Rohingyas.
Ethnically, they are also Bengali, but why they were displaced from Myanmar?
Sir, they were, sir, they were Muslim community, sir. They are from Muslim community, and Myanmar is basically, sir, has problem with the Rohingya, sir. That's why they have been exploited in Myanmar, and they are now in Bangladesh and India. Sir.
Where the Bangladesh has settled them?
Sir, it was settled in Chattogram, sir, or so I am forgetting the name. I was aware of the name, sir. It was settled in, sir. Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall, sir.
They have been settled in one of the Char land. What do you understand by Char land?
Yes, sir. Sir, Char land is basically, sir, is away from the mainland, sir. It is an island which is located in the Bay of Bengal, sir.
Okay, okay. Means Char land is basically an geographical area which is surrounded by the water from the four sides.
Okay.
And it has got a high raised ground where you can settle either human beings or the animals.
Okay,
but they will have their own challenges there. So
yes,
the Bangladesh has settled them there. Okay.
yes, sir.
What are our projects, ongoing projects between Bangladesh and India, which we are working as a friendship treaty between the two countries after 50 years of liberation of Bangladesh?
Sir, first of all, we are enhancing our connectivity, sir. We are enhancing our connectivity. We are also trying to connect our northeast part through Bangladesh from our mainland India, sir. Recently, sir, we have signed a pact with Nepal government and Bangladesh government, sir. Now, sir, Nepal government will supply electricity to Bangladesh government through Indian grid system, sir. And sir, we have also conducted many programs, sir, with Bangladesh, sir. And
do read about it. Your
these are
knowledge
the-
seems to be very less. We have got two road connections, two rail connections. We have got then
Yes,
river connection. Our ships, which traverse from Varanasi, they can reach in Dhubri and Guwahati
yes, sir.
via Bangladesh.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
we have got number of pacts signed between the two countries, which has facilitated the movement of human beings as well as goods by water,
Yes, sir.
land, etc.
Yes.
Which are the two rail connected routes? Can you tell me between Bangladesh and India?
So there are three rail routes, sir. One is from Kolkata to Khulna, the Mitali Express. Then one is Kolkata to Dhaka, the Maitri Express, and one is NGP to, sir, to Dhaka, sir. That was a newly inducted train, sir. Its name, sir, I am forgetting the name.
Okay,
So
good.
these are the three trains, sir.
There was some kind of disagreement between the two countries on Teesta River. What is the dispute
Yes,
of
sir.
Teesta River?
Sir, Teesta River flows from the Sikkim to then North Bengal, then enters into the Bangladesh, sir. So the main issue in Teesta issue is that 90% of the water flow in the monsoon season and less 10% flow the rest of the year. So Bangladesh government wants 50% share in the Teesta water, but West Bengal government is not in a position to give 50% share to Bangladesh government, because in North Bengal, so there is a problem of irrigations. So the whole society is based on agriculture. So government of West Bengal has a different perspective in it.
Okay, okay. Can you name the various institutes of the Border Security Force where officers and sub-inspectors are trained?
Sir, one is sir Tekanpur, sir. BSF Academy is Tekanpur, sir. Another is sir Indore is there, sir. Indore Academy Training Institute.
Indore,
Sir.
what do you call Indore
Sir, Hazari.
Academy? How it is named as?
Sir, CWTC something. is there.
Central School of Weapon and Training.
Tactics.
It is known as
Yes, sir,
Central
CSWT.
School of Weapon and Training. Okay, third one.
Yes, sir. Sir, third one is sir CTC Hazaribagh, sir.
What kind of training is given there?
So in CTC Hazaribagh, sir, the
Yes.
newly recruit of constables, they were given training there.
Even officers are trained for the battalion sport weapon. Battalion sport weapon. What do you mean by battalion sport weapon?
Sir, I am not aware, sir, what is battalion
Okay.
sports weapons.
Battalion sport weapon means heavy weapon like MMGs and mortar, 81 mm mortar. Okay.
Okay.
They are trained there. Okay. Recently, there were panchayat elections in Bengal, and we have read in the newspapers that 50 men have died. Either they were from Trinamool Congress or from BJP, but we have lost 50 human beings. There were clashes and there was violence. So why is it there that in the society of Bengal, there is so much violence during elections?
Sir, first of all, I have to say that in our West Bengal, sir, the society is based on the political parties. Our society is based on political parties. Sir. Secondly, sir, there is a problem of economic issue is there, sir, problem of unemployment. In our society, the people tries to engage in politics because of, sir, so they want as a employment opportunity that they will get a job in local government, sir. And third is, sir, it's a very aggressive politics, sir. The youth who try to divert their energy into politics. Sir. These are the three main reasons, I believe.
Okay, okay. So how violence can be reduced? My next question is, how can we reduce this violence? Because loss of human being, whether he is from Hindu family, Muslim family, or BJP, or from Trinamool Congress, or from CPI, it is a big loss.
Sir, first of all, I want to say that our law and order has to be stringent. So those who are involved in these activities should be punished heavily, sir, and there should be exemplary punishment should be given to them. And second, we need to work on the root causes. Why the youth are getting into politics, sir? It's an economical issue. We should invest more on capital expenditure so that employment can be created. And third is, sir, awareness, sir, among the society, the ill effect. This should be the three things we should work on it.
Okay, good. Good. What is the major cause of unrest and violence in the Manipur?
Yes, sir. Sir, the main reason is that the ethnic clash between the Metis and Kuki. Sir, the Metis are the 50% of Manipuri population, and they are occupied in the valley region, which is 10% of the geographical area of Manipur. And Kuki is residing on the hilly region, which is 90% of the Manipur region. And the main reason is that the High Court has given the order to suggestion to the government that Metis can be included in the ST list, which caused a conflict between the two, which Kuki doesn't want that Metis should be included in ST.
Okay, good. So recently in the Bengal election, Panchayat election, CAPF has been deployed by the orders of the court, High Court, Kolkata.
Sir.
So do you think that it is a good step on the part of High Court?
Yes, sir. I think that High Court has taken a decision to deploy CAPF, and I believe that this deployment of CAPF has boosted the morale of the voters. The turnout, boost the morale of voters to go into the election booth and give their vote. And the CAPF has conducted many route marches, and violence has been. I think the violence could have been minimized, sir.
Okay, okay, good. So you are assistant commandant with the border security force, and you are sent from the Rajasthan region to conduct these elections, a panchayat election in near future. And when you reach in
Sir.
your Ranaghat district, the district SP tells
Sir.
you go on for the flag marching, go on for patrolling, and you conduct all these duties. But on the election day, you are not given the main duty, that is for security of the booth, election booth.
Sir.
How will
Sir.
you react?
Sir, sir, the election is under the State Election Commission. We will be under the State Election Commission, and whatever the duties will be given by to us, we will perform that. And if they are not giving us, then accountability will be there that they have not deployed us. Sir, since they have not deployed CAPF in the booth, and the court is asking question to the State Election Commission. So whatever the decision they will give us, we follow the orders.
Okay, in this case, you have to report to your higher authorities because you cannot you cannot enter into an argument with the district police why
Yes,
they are
sir.
not deploying. They might have got instruction from the higher ups. So it is better you respond to your higher ups. You tell your commandant or DIG who is the nodal officer in that area. So then they will tackle the whole issue because the purpose of the election commission gets defeated if you are not deployed on the booth. How many type of booths are there? How many types of booths are there?
Sir, for a Panchayat election, sir.
Yeah. I mean, any kind of election.
Sorry, sir, I am not aware.
Three kind of booths are there: normal booth, sensitive booth, and hypersensitive booth.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Government of India in the forces has started inducting women, Mahila constables, and their strength is increasing day by day. So do you think that it is a good step or not?
I believe it is a very good step that Government of India is inducting women, and it is also been said by MHA that the number of women in security forces will be, border guarding forces will be 15%, and in other internal security forces it could increase more also. I support that decision, sir, because in border area we also have to deal with women also. So women constable can deal with the local border women also in better ways.
Okay, good. You have got 20 Mahila constables in your company. How will you ensure that their security is there, they get proper food, and their complaints are addressed in time?
First of all, I will make awareness among the whole my company about the rules and regulations. And secondly, sir, I will also choose one or two among them. If they have facing any problem, you just inform me. Everyone, every 25 candidate, every 25 Jawan can call me any point of time. And if they're hesitating to speak to me, they can choose their friend or their leader to talk with me. And whenever the problem arises, I will always be able to make sure that the problem is resolved as soon as possible.
Then there should be some kind of committee also. It is not only that you will look after. There can be committee of one inspector, one sub-inspector, one head constable, 2-3 Mahila constables, senior Mahila constable. So 5 persons, they can address the complaint also, if there is any complaint from anyone. Because if you will be solving all the problem, then tomorrow there may be allegation on you that you are prejudiced. You are favoring some, may not be favoring others. Okay.
Yes,
This Ukraine and Russia war has entered into the 17 months. So during this conflict between the two countries, now there is a food crisis, which may develop in the Europe. Earlier it was energy crisis, fuel crisis. Now food crisis is going to come up. What is the reason?
Sir, recently the Russia has broken the earlier that there was an agreement between the Russia and Ukraine that they will allow the shipment to go from the Black Sea, but due to some reason, Russia has pulled out from the deal, and they have said that they will not allow the shipment of Ukraine grain from Black Sea. Sir.
Means their grain supply is being stopped. That cannot go
Yes,
through Black Sea to the European countries. And it may
Yes,
lead to increase in the prices of the food.
Sir.
Okay. Which is the latest country which has joined the NATO?
Sir, Norway, I guess, the latest country to join the
Norway or Finland
Sir, Finland,
or
sir,
Poland?
Finland.
Which of the three?
Sir,
Norway, Finland or Poland?
Finland, sir.
Okay, okay. Sweden also wants to join.
Yes, sir. Sweden also want to join NATO. Sir.
What was the objection of Turkey?
Sir, yes, Turkey has objected it. I believe, sir, Turkey wants more time, one more time to induct Sweden into NATO, sir.
Okay, okay. Okay. Kindly go through it. Kindly go through it. Read it
Sir,
again.
I'll definitely go through.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. The Russian army has used the Wagner. What is Wagner?
Sir.
You must be reading times and again in the newspapers.
So it's a private army, sir. It's a private army of Russia, sir. So these are the professional. Sir, many of them are prisoners, sir. They are professional private agencies, sir. Army of Russia.
Private you say paramilitary of the Russia.
No, sir, not paramilitary, sir. It's a private army of Russia.
Private army. Okay, okay.
Yes.
What do you understand by conscript army? Conscript army.
Sorry, sir, I am not aware, sir.
Conscript army means in Russia there is a ruling that anybody who is of 25 years, he must serve in the army for 5 years. Anybody, physically able body person in between 20 and 25 must get into the army and he should serve the country for 5 years. This is known as conscript army. So most of the casualties were of these conscript soldiers. What was the reason?
Sir, I believe that since it's the training have been, sir, one reason, sir. Since most of the sir, the training module or the young force, sir, they have less experience of fighting war, sir. That's why I believe it's the main reason.
Okay, okay. What lesson as a soldier do you learn from this conflict?
Sir, in 21st century, this is not an era of war, sir. I believe we should more focus on our economy, sir. We should more focus on our manufacturing.
That is good. That is good for the politician. I am not talking about the political aspect or economic aspect. From the military point of view, tomorrow you will be officer in the BSF. So you have to think on military lines. So what is the lesson you have learned in the last 17 months?
I believe, sir, we should, as a military person, sir, we should depend on ourselves, sir.
We should be Atmanirbhar.
Yes, sir.
Self-dependent.
Yeah,
Okay.
sir. Yes.
Okay. What the government is doing to become Atmanirbhar? भारत आत्मनिर्भर बने इसके लिए भारत सरकार क्या कर रही है?
तो भारत सरकार से बहुत सारे इनिशिएटिव लिए है, सर. अभी हमने यूएस के साथ एक प्लान यूएस के साथ डील किया है जिससे हमें F414 इंजन का जो है, सर, वो इंजन टेक्नोलॉजी मिलेगा, वो हम खुद बनाएंगे, सर. हमने ऑर्डिनेंस फैक्ट्री को, सर, प्राइवेटाइज किया है. हमने प्राइवेट सेक्टर को इनकरेज किया है कि डिफेंस सेक्टर में आओ. हमारा जो कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर होगा डिफेंस का, उसका 75% हम अपने डोमेस्टिक मार्केट से लेंगे. और पॉजिटिव इंडियनेशन लिस्ट निकाला है हमारे सरकार ने, जिसमें 3000 से भी ज्यादा प्रोडक्ट है जो हम अपने ही देश में अगले साल, अगले 5 सालों में जो उसका एक्सपोर्ट बंद कर देंगे, वो अपने देश में हम बनाएंगे.
As a soldier, what did you learn from President of the Ukraine, Zelensky? How he has performed in this war?
Sir, as a soldier, I believe that he is a leader, sir. He is the president. He is the first person in the country, and he has led the army of his country. It motivates the other jawans that our leader is leading from the front. So we should also work very hard, sir.
He has gone to
So I
the
have
field
learned leadership.
and he has led the
Yes, sir.
troops. He has led the nation from front,
Yes, sir.
which is quite visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which all provinces of Ukraine has been taken over after this conflict by Russia?
Sir, sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall the name, sir. 2 provinces have already been taken.
Okay.
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Do read
Sir,
about it.
Luhansk.
Only 4 provinces are there. Donetsk, okay.
Yes. Luhansk,
Zaporizhia.
Donetsk. Sir, I'm not able to recall. Sir,
Okay.
I've written it.
Read about these 4 provinces. 4
Okay.
provinces. This Wagner, the chief of Wagner, who was the chief of Wagner?
The chief of Wagner was the ex-chief of Russian President Putin, and his
What was his
is,
name?
Sir,
Rogozin.
yes, sir, Prigozhin, sir.
Okay, Prigozhin. Prigozhin role surfaced in the Battle of Bakhmut. Battle of Bakhmut. Can you describe?
Okay. No, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
There he said that Russians are not supplying me the arms, ammunition as much as I required, and our soldiers are being
Yes, sir.
killed. So I cannot
Yes.
fight. They have stopped
sir,
the
yes.
supply of the arms and ammunition.
Yes.
There they got reverses from the Ukraine.
Yes, sir.
What kind of weapons has been given by the NATO to the Ukraine? This is soldiership. What I am talking, all these points are of soldier. If you are talking this is not an era of war, then you are prime minister of the country.
Okay.
But now you will be assistant commandant with 3-star. So
Yes, sir.
what weapons have been given by NATO to Ukraine? This is your thought process.
Okay, sir. I will definitely look into it, sir.
Now let me know what weapons have been given.
Sir, I am not aware, sir.
So go read about it. Do read about it.
Okay, sir.
They have been
Yes, sir.
given drones. They have been given missiles. They have been given tanks. They have been given multi-firing rocket systems. All these weapons they have given, without which Ukrainians would not have fought.
Okay, sir. I will definitely look.
What role has been played by the average citizen of Ukraine in this war?
Sir, the first they have supported their government and their army, sir. Even, sir, the civilian also fought along with army against Russia, sir, Russian army.
And they consider that it is our nation. That is one of they have
Yes.
shown patriotism. They have shown
Yes.
patriotism and nationhood, and they are united. They said it is our nation, and we'll fight till the last.
Yes. Yes.
Why Russians were not able to occupy the Kiev, the capital of the Ukraine? What was the reason?
Sir, so first of all, the Russian army is not able to, sir, fight with the Ukraine due to lack of war experience. One reason is that, and sir, NATO is also supporting Ukraine, sir. The Ukraine army is fighting very well with the Russian army.
Okay. That is not the main reason. Is that there were 3-4 approaches, 3-4 roads which were coming to the Kiev.
Okay.
Once they had taken the 4 provinces, then 3-4 roads were coming. So the Ukrainians destroyed all the bridges on 3 approaches.
Okay.
So yeah, now your tank can't move. Once there is no bridge over the road, tank will not go down and will not come up.
Okay.
So they
Yes.
destroyed their own roads. And on the 4th road, they allowed the troops to come. When the troops entered there, they destroyed their dam. Ukrainians destroyed their dam. That dam released a lot of water. And whole of the artillery and the armored tanks, they were either swept away or got mudded in the water. They were
Okay, sir.
thrusted in the water. This way they were defeated. Got my
Yes,
point?
sir. Yes, sir.
क्या किया उन्होंने? अब हिंदी बताओ आप.
सर उन्होंने जो 4 रास्ते थे सर, उन्होंने 3 रास्ते का ब्रिज जो है पूरा तोड़ दिया है और
सारे
जिससे कि
ब्रिजेस
वो
तोड़
आ नहीं
दिए,
सकते।
रोड तोड़ दी, ब्रिज तोड़ दिए, कलवर्ट तोड़ दिए, कहीं उसका आने का रास्ता नहीं छोड़ा, और फोर्थ रास्ता छोड़
हाँ
दिया.
सर,
फोर्थ रास्ते में फिर क्या
छोड़
किया
दिया।
लास्ट में?
सर वो जब आए तो सर
आने दो,
उनको
उनको आने दिया.
मार दिया सर,
हाँ,
आने दिया और उनको अटैक किया, उनको मार दिया सर।
अब मार नहीं दिया. जब आने दिया तो उनके पास डैम था उस रास्ते में. दे हैड ए डैम फुल ऑफ वाटर.
ओके, yes,
जब
sir.
आ गए तो वो डैम खोल दिया उन्होंने,
ओके सर।
तो पानी पानी आ गया चारों तरफ. पानी आ गया तो फिर
हाँ
आपकी बड़ी गाड़ियां फंस गई, टैंक भी फंस गए.
सर,
दिस वे दे कुड नॉट रीच द कीव.
ओके सर।
Okay. Where all your father has served so far? In which areas?
Sir, my father has served in JNK, sir, in Punjab, Rajasthan, and all the northeastern states in West Bengal, sir.
Okay,
In most
good.
of the places where BSF is deployed, my father has served.
Okay, good. What is your age?
So my current age is 27 years. I am
Okay.
27 years old.
Okay, okay. Is it your last chance?
So I have 3 more chances. I belong to SC category. So my
Okay.
eligibility up to 30 years.
Okay, okay. Supposing you are unable to get through by few marks in the merit, so what is the option
Sir.
with you?
Sir, I believe I am a very good candidate for the job, and I believe that this time I will get recommended. If I don't get, sir, I am from engineering background, sir. So I'll try my engineering skills or knowledge to get into some engineering sectors.
Okay, okay, good. What games did you play in the school and college?
So in school and colleges, I have played cricket, sir. Cricket is my hobby also. I love playing cricket.
What are your other interests?
So other interests are, sir, watching songs, sir. I love listening songs, patriotic songs. And sir, I also watch movies which are on security forces, Bollywood movies. These are the hobbies, sir.
Okay, okay. Okay, good. Any latest movie you have seen? Can you tell me about that?
So latest movie I have watched the Shersha movie 2,
Okay.
3 years back. And
It is about whom? It is about whom?
It is about sir Vikram sir,
Vikram Batra.
Vikram Batra sir.
Major Vikram Batra.
Major Batra sir.
Paramveer Chakravarti. Okay, okay. It is about Kargil War.
Yes, sir, 1999 Kargil War.
Okay, okay. Why this war took place?
Yes, sir. Sir, in 1999 during winter, sir, Indian Army got back, but Pakistan Army occupied the bunker of Indian territory, sir. Sir, when in summer, when India went to sir its own bunker, sir, they saw that Pakistan Army has occupied that, and it resulted into sir.
Okay. At some points, it was basically routine by both the armies, that is Pakistani army and Indian army, that used to vacate those bunkers which were tough or harsh from terrain point of view and climate point of view to maintain. They used to come back during winters and they used to reoccupy during summer. So this practice was going on for many years. But in 99, we were ditched by the Pakistanis. Okay. Who was the general at that time of Pakistan?
Sorry, sir, I'm sorry, sir.
General Musharraf. General Musharraf was the
yes, sir, General Musharraf.
Pakistan chief of the army staff. Okay. Who was our general at that time?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware. I will read into it.
Okay. Okay, okay. General Malik. Ours was General Malik.
Okay.
Okay. So let us stop the interview and talk.
Sir.